Good morning, this is Latrina. We spoke yesterday about a free video that I would offer to make for you with tips and tricks on how to improve your online presence. So here's your custom video. As I mentioned on the call, there's no selling. I believe, as a small business owner myself, that givers gain. So I make a few of these videos every week and send them out to small businesses to hopefully bring value and service to your business and our communities. But your feedback would be greatly appreciated. So please let me know at the end what you thought. If there are any questions that you have, let me know that too, and I'll try to clarify. And yeah, it'd just be great to have some feedback so that I can use that going forward. So what I'll cover in your short video is content, backlinks, and citations and why these are important website elements. I'll also take a look at your online presence and make any recommendations that I see that might be helpful. So content is anything on your website. It's the words, the images, the videos. You want to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage and at least 500 on your back pages. You might be thinking that's a lot of words and content. However, to Google, it's important to have sufficient content because this allows them to crawl your website and grab all of the keywords that make you different from your competitors and helps them to rank you and also figure out when to have you included in the results, the search results from their website. Citations are the things that you find in directories. They're listings that include your business name, your address, and your phone number. You want to have as many of these throughout the internet as you can, and even more than your competition. And then finally, backlinks are the placement of your website address onto other websites. So if you have a Facebook page, Yelp, LinkedIn, any of these are backlinks that are helping to drive traffic to your website. The more backlinks you have, the more popular in the eyes of Google you become. And Google places extremely high emphasis on how many backlinks a website has. And I will clarify how many relevant backlinks, because not all backlinks are created equal. You want to make sure they're backlinks that actually relate to your business. Otherwise, Google will ignore those. So let's take a look over into your website a bit. Give me a second. Well, before we go to your website, let me go into Google and explain a few things. So, of course, you've probably done a search before, I'm sure, in Google, right? What I did is I typed in organic keywords like painting contractors, Baltimore, Maryland. This is how most people search in Google. When we do a search like that, we usually are presented with ads from Google. These are ads that businesses are paying for. They will usually appear at the bottom or top of the page. The ads are good as part of a marketing strategy. However, something to know is that some ads will be blocked, or all ads will be blocked if people have ad blockers on their computers. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. The prime real estate area in Google is what we call the map pack. And this is where Google places who they perceive to be the top ranking businesses for painting contractors, Baltimore, Maryland. This is important because this area right here alone is where the greatest amount of traffic is taking place. So if you can get your business there and get it to stay there, that is an awesome achievement. And also great placement on Google is anywhere on the first, second, or third pages of Google, okay? Because this is also where most of the traffic is taking place. Most people don't venture further than those pages. We are an impatient society these days. We want to make decisions now. We want to find the information we want now. So usually it's the map pack or the first couple of pages in Google. So let's take a look at your lovely page. First of all, I think your page is very nice and pleasing to look at. It's very professional looking, so kudos to you for that. I definitely like the color scheme, very pleasing to the eyes. You do have some important information here that tells you about your business, so it's easy to understand what it is you do. I do have some feedback for you, however, to boost your website. One thing, your phone number is so tiny. You want people to be able to find out how to contact you right away. My recommendation to you is to have a contact form here, a small one. It doesn't need to be large and it doesn't need to collect a whole lot of detail. Maybe name, phone number, email. That way, if someone calls your number and they miss you, they can still fill this out, right? And you'll know who's interested in your services immediately. Another thing I would call out is, if you recall in my presentation, I mentioned that the homepage needs to have at least 1,500 words. You definitely don't have that many words on your page, and I would definitely boost that up. Get more content. Again, this allows the Google bots to crawl your page. If they crawl your page and they see you don't have a lot of content, they don't spend a lot of time getting to know your business, getting to know the keywords that are there describing what you do. So you really are at a disadvantage when that happens. The more content you have, then the more opportunity you have to spread your keywords there, the keywords that describe all of your lovely services. And you have a services page here. So that will help you, okay? Get content on your page, 1,500 at least, ideally 2,000 on the home page, and 500 on your back pages. These would be considered your back pages, all right? Other than that, I don't have a lot of detail or information to give you here, but let's go and take a look at your stats. Okay. So when I go and pull up your website, I can see right now you have a popularity ranking of about 2, and that's between 1 to 100. Again, if you add content and get more backlinks and citations, this will grow over time, and you'll become more visible to Google, okay? I do notice your backlinks are considerably low. At one point you had 956. You always want to be adding more backlinks because they do expire. A lot of business owners have a great number of them at the very beginning when they have their website built. But after that, they sort of dwindle. And as they dwindle, your popularity to Google dwindles as well, okay? And the same with your referring domains. You want to get that number up as well. It's considerably low. These are things you can certainly do. Just continue adding your presence onto the internet. You have a lot of keywords. That's good. I just make sure these keywords are focusing on the things that bring you the most value from your service. So the things you love to do and the things that you do very well and bring you the most income. You want to make sure those are captured in your keywords. For example, exterior painting in the city you provided in, interior painting in the city you provided in. You just want to make sure that you are getting the keywords that people are actually searching for in Google. That way, when you are presented to Google and when they're crawling your page, they say, hey, okay, this contractor provides all of these services. So when people are actually searching for those in Baltimore, Maryland, you will appear at the top of the list as a service provider in that niche. Hopefully that makes sense to you. If it does not, please let me know. I've gone a little bit longer, so let me go ahead and close this video here. I hope it's been helpful to you. Please shoot me a reply to let me know what you thought, if it was helpful at all. And if I can clarify anything, I'm happy to do that for you as well, okay? Otherwise, I wish you a great day and much success and continued success in your business. Thank you. Bye-bye.